It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I'm Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. This NBA season rocking right along, and we're loving every minute of it. Tonight's game at Quicken Loans Arena, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Phoenix Suns. Well, for the Suns, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Tonight, we're watching Kyrie Irving, former #1 pick overall. That's a lofty level of expectation to live up to, Kenny, but he's matched the hype surrounding him.
Yeah, he can hurt you from a lot of areas of the floor.
This city is glowing on this wonderful, clear night. A terrific view of Cleveland right there. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Phoenix Suns facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the good news about Markieff Morris recovered and ready to get back into the thick of things.
Yeah, and the fans have been waiting for this moment for a while. I'll bet they're going to let him know how happy they are to have him back on the court. He's worked extremely hard to return to the lineup as quickly as possible. I know he's been waiting for this day, too.
You're right, and you have to be impressed with the way they played while he was out. I mean, give them credit. They dug deep, and they found a way to keep winning games.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. We've got Booker. Markieff Morris is out there with Chandler. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Carroll in at the 3 slot. Now here's Carroll. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Irving against Knight. Passes to Carroll. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No problems knocking that one down.
All right, sorry about that, guys. Had to fix some audio there.
Carroll's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
How about the energy level defensively in that game? I mean, they made finding an open shot a very difficult task for their opponents.
And it wasn't just in the half court. I mean, I thought they were excellent in transition defense as well. They didn't give up any easy baskets because they always had good floor balance and got back after the miss.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second-chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Here is Knight, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Lets it fly from 18. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Chandler with the steal.
Oh, no.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Babbitt. The dish to Smith. To the middle. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And now we go to the 2K leaderboard. What a season it's been for these teams on the offensive glass. The Suns third.
You know what? Sometimes their missed shots are their best offense. I mean, they attack the glass relentlessly, and those extra possessions can determine the outcome on a lot of nights.
Now, here is Irving. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable.
That'll wake you up.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
Here's Chandler, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
All right now, gentlemen, two shots. Roof shots.
That's good from Chandler.
Oh my God, I just got that.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Irving kicks to Deadman. And the dunk to finish it off.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
That's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
No good from Booker.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Here's Deadman. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. Cleveland shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. First one falls for. He makes one of two that time. Love the pass to Irving, and he gets it to go. Irving's got his second basket of the game.
A little breakdown there, letting him get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
Morris with a screen on Irving.
Now, I know it's been a while since I didn't upload the
shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other
here.
way. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And in that game,
but that
guys,
will
they were
be
just about as dominant
coming up here soon, sometime this week on the
as you
weekend.
can ever be.
And once they got a few rejections, they had opposing scorers looking for those long arms and hands. And it caused hesitation in taking shots in there.
The pass to Morris. Can they get it?
Test.
Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And also ultrasound.
Morris has got his first points in this one.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
And it's Love missing. Suns trail by 6. Morris with the screen for Knight. Irving with the steal. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. Right around 21 points per, 9 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every train needs a conductor, man. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. That sends Kyrie Irving to the free throw line. It's on Tyson Chandler. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And he gets it to go.
Made that shot.
Chandler's got 6.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
Knight against Irving. To the inside. Here's Love. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
It's Knight with the drive. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
He had a big outing in that Trailblazers game as well. Fades back. Carroll with the rebound. Suns trail by 5. Kicks it to Morris. Knight wide open. And it's off from three-point range.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Smith against Carroll. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jeff Hornacek.
He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
And thank you, Doris. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Phoenix. Bledsoe comes in for Booker. They double-team Bledsoe. And the wide-open shot from Warren. The Cavaliers pull it in. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, Greg, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are, or a good feel for them. And oftentimes, that can lead to a series split.
The Suns have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Jefferson's checked in for DeMarre Carroll. Here's Smith. 11 points for him in that last game against Portland. Dishes it to Babbitt. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Babbitt's got his first basket of the night.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
The shot by Knight, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Again, the miss by Knight.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
The 17-footer goes down. Knight's got his second basket of the game. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Outside Irving. Passes it to Perry. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
A chance here, Kevin, to see where the Cavaliers currently rank in the NBA. First in scoring, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tony Snell's checked in for Love. Solomon Hill comes in for Luke Babbitt. Shumpert is checked in for Smith. And Smith subbed in for Irving. Chris Humphries has checked in for Phoenix. Bennett comes in for Brandon Knight. He's perfect from the line this time. Suns trail by 11. And Bledsoe, here we go. Got a hand on it. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Smith. Good, the assist goes to Hill.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Shot's good by Bledsoe.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Now here is Smith, knocked loose, out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Well, in terms of rebounding over the last 10 games, these are the rookies that have been head and shoulders above the rest. Suns trail by 11. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far. Feeds it to Smith. To the wing right side. Snell, the pass to Perry. From 13, that one wide left. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Humphries. Misses in close. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Hill drives in. Outside jumper. There's the screen to the middle. Perry passes to Snell. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Snell's got his first 2 points.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Suns trail by 13. Pass to Humphries. Bledsoe sets the screen for Humphries. To the right side. Here's Warren. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Now Smith. Pass to Perry. 1:52 left in the first. Baseline try. Cannot hit. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
What a start they've gotten off to on the glass. I mean, they've come out banging.
And when a game starts off like this, Clark, there's an intimidation factor, a physicality that they've brought that comes into play.
Humphries with it. Boy, he was something else against Utah.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back. I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after those.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
And Phoenix has possession. It's a 14-point game. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Now here is Hill. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Shot clock at 2. Smith, no luck.
Well, that's airtight defense. Not much room to get that shot off.
Here's Bennett. Rebound by Smith. Cleveland leading by 12. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. Here's Perry. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. And that one's good. Bledsoe's got 8 points.
And something we don't see nearly as much as we used to, the finger roll.
And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, a very vocal leader, certainly. He talked about how important that is for an NBA locker room.
Players do the policing. Coach.
Don't you need a player like this of Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make that kind of a teamwork, have that feel in the locker room, that leadership role that everybody believes in and respects?
No doubt about it, Kevin. And that weighty stature is built on experience and credentials, as you mentioned, like having that championship ring or being an all-star. But when you have it and use it that way, the coach doesn't have to worry about the locker room because Chandler has got that covered.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
This has been a shooting drill thus far.
Warm-up jumpers because there hasn't been much resistance.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Chandler out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Damari Carroll. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Booker in at the 2. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Cleveland. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, Miami, 2.5 games back.
And I think for the Cavaliers, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And they're not a team that other teams look forward to facing. They're only going to get scarier the deeper into the season we get.
Perry passes to Shumpert. Perry, he's guarded by Chandler. And slam dunk by Shumpert.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Booker. There's a screen. Smith against Knight. Smith the pass to Perry. Right side Shumpert. Outside Hill. Off target with his 3. Suns trail by 6. Knight with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. That's good. Morris has got his second basket of the game. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Smith. He's got 5. Shumpert dishes to Snell. Back to Shumpert. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And the shot is good. Timeout called, the Suns.
I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit. And I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Outside Knight. Elbow shot is on the way. And the wide open shot from Morris. Phoenix no good that time either. The feed to Dedmon. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's an 8-point Cleveland lead.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Irving kicks to Dedmon. Outside Irving. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Suns trail by 8. Outside Knight. Wants to get it to Morris and does. He dishes it to Carroll. Outside Knight. Lock at 6. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And the shot is good.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
The Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Chandler, a screen from the arc. Again, the miss by Knight.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
There's no doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And stolen by Love. Down low, here's Smith. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And he gets the bucket. And 12 points for Brandon Knight.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And the foul called on Brandon Knight. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
That's his first personal foul.
Smith outside. Irving against Knight. Irving kicks to Babbitt. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
They get the rebound. Here's Babbitt with the 3. That's good. Babbitt's got 7 now in this quarter.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Chandler with the screen on Smith. Booker the pass to Carroll. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Morris. Cavaliers with the rebound. Dedmon's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Suns trail by 16. Here's Booker. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Irving kicks to Love. Lets it go from 14. Nice D from Chandler.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Some changes for Phoenix. Jefferson's checked in for Markieff Morris. Warren comes in for Damari Carroll. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Booker. Jefferson a screen on Smith. Chandler a screen. Knight with it. Now Smith defending.
You look at what Brandon Knight has done so far. He has 12 points and 3 assists.
For Phoenix, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. That free throw missing. Then it's checked in for Tyson Chandler. And he's good on the second. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Outside Irving. He feeds it to Love. And there's the 3-second violation.
Looking now at some numbers for Smith, how his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 10 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Good.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Babbitt. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Luke Babbitt at the line for 2.
No good on the free throw, so both teams making some changes here. Good on the second free throw.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Suns trail by 14. Bledsoe dishes to Jefferson. Here's Humphries, and that one is hammered home.
Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out.
Babbitt passes to Smith. Here's Babbitt. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Bledsoe. 9th in assists. And he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And, you know, his floor awareness, undeniable. You know, as you pointed out, he's great at drawing the defense and then making the perfect pass in stride.
And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3. Suns trail by 15. And it's denied.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Here's Warren, and that one goes long. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Smith kicks to Babbitt. To the inside. No luck. Jefferson with some nice D.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
There's the dish to Humphries. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Smith dishes to Babbitt. Shot from the wing. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Jefferson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Bennett. Shumpert with some nice D.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Here's Snell. Hits from the high post. Snell's got 4 this quarter.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Bennett. And Shumpert pulls it down. Shumpert's got his 3rd rebound tonight. He kicks it to Babbitt. This one for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Offensive rebound. Jefferson. No good, unable to end this run.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Here's lead pass. Warren's got 6.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just...
Right now, nothing easy on the end.
Now, at the end. And now the Suns, a fast break. Hits the jumper in space. Smith against Bledsoe. Now the pass to Perry. Back to Smith. Passes it to Perry. Plenty of space. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Amon Shumpert. That's his first foul.
In for your Cavaliers, Solomon Hill.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half of the game. Bledsoe dishes to Bennett. Misses. Good if it goes. And that's not going to go. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 18. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 13 points, 5 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
Well, they got more than a few problems to work out, but it all starts with their defense. I know the analytical people love to point out opponent field goal percentage, and tonight has been a big problem. They haven't defended with any purpose. They need a whole lot more activity on defense.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavaliers.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Babbitt in at the 3 spot. Outside Irving. Another miss by Irving. Suns trail by 20. Knight with it. He's picked up by Irving. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Cavaliers number 1.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Kicks to Dedmon. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
Love outside. The 15-footer, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Knight kicks to Chandler. Morris inside, working on Love. Morris, no good. Cleveland's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Suns trail by 18. Doubled by Smith. Knight passes to Booker. Carroll with the three, and he gets it to go. Carroll's got his second bucket tonight.
You know what? That was good defensive effort. But on a shooter like him, sometimes it just isn't enough.
The drive by Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. That's 7 points for Love.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Poked away. Chandler with the steal. 3 on 3. Here's Knight. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Outside Irving. Six to shoot. Inside. Here's Love. Chandler with the rebound. Suns trail by 15. Chandler with a screen for Knight. Carroll, no one around him. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
There's the pick. Love inside, covered by Morris. That one goes. Count it. And that's now 9 points for Kevin Love.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Phoenix calls timeout. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Taking a look at some stats for Kevin Love. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Right around 21 points per, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
And stolen by Knight. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Dedmon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dishes to Love. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the rejection by Smith. And they're able to recover. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Carroll. Irving attacking. Here's Dedmon. And that one is stuffed right through.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Knight against Irving. Knight dishes to Chandler. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Hill.
Morris a screen, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Morris a screen. Good ball movement here by the Suns. A nice shot by Booker.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Irving attacking Love, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
Bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Yes, symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Outside Irving. Soft touch off the glass. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
It's Knight with the drive. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Irving. Cleveland leading by 16. It's Hill on the wing. This one for 3. Carroll with the rebound. Phoenix has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. The tray. Good D from Love. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the middle. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
A chance here, Kevin, to take a look at the Suns and how they rank in the NBA right now. Second in rebounding. Third and second chance points. And they're in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. That's pretty good company. It points out the fact that they do prioritize the defense. End.
And guys, you can't say enough about how well they've rebounded. So often it's swung the possession battle in their favor, and that's really had a huge impact.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Warren comes in for Markieff Morris. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Booker. Warren kicks to Carroll. 5 on the clock. Knight into the lane. Phoenix no good that time either.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
The kick out to Irving. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Knight. And the rejection by Love. Bledsoe against Irving. Left side, Love. Chandler with the defensive effort. Suns trail by 18. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Knight. And, yep, couple bounces, and it falls. Knight's got 21 in the game.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Irving attacking. Love at the elbow. Nine feet out. Love with another miss. The Suns shooting about 42% so far. Bledsoe with it. He's picked up by Irving. No good from Bledsoe.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Irving against Bledsoe. Irving passes to Smith. Back to Irving. Can't hit. Good D by Bledsoe.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
But they get it back. Warren, good. Warren's got 8 points.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
That was a good time to call a timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thank you, guys. I had a chance to find out what Jeff Hornacek was discussing with his players. He told Knight that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. While we're in this quick break, and onto the small forward position and the hottest shooters among them over the last month. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
And he sinks the second.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Suns trail by 15. Screen by Jefferson. Now here's Knight. He's got 21. Shoots it up. Got a hand on it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Look at Oklahoma City. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And checking out Phoenix, just a couple spots back.
And seeing where the Suns are, they have performed above and beyond expectations thus far. As good as they've been, is it fair to wonder just how long they can keep this up?
Of course it is. I mean, I'll tell you this. They may have snuck up on some of their opponents here in the early season, but they're not sneaking up on anybody anymore. Teams will be ready for them.
Cleveland leading by 15. Snell kicks to Hill. 1:25 left to play in the third. Smith outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Simmons. He's guarded by Knight. 16 feet away. No good from Simmons. Suns trail by 15 to the paint. And Bennett the bucket on the assist from Eric Bledsoe.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
52 seconds left to play here in the third. He took good advantage of that screen. Simmons got his first basket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Hill kicks to Smith. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. For three, Hill. Rebound by the Suns. Here's Knight. Not enough on that one as it misses. Here's Snell. Here's Simmons. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Simmons got his second bucket of the night. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers lead by 16. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Suns trail by 16, setting the floor for the Suns. Bledsoe is out there with Booker. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then there's Warren, and it's Jefferson in at the 4 slot.
Substitution for the Suns. Tyson Chandler.
On defense, the Cavaliers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. No good from Bledsoe.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Feeds it to Morris. No good from outside.
can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up. They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Chandler with the screen on Smith. Over in the corner, Warren. Chandler a screen, just 5 to shoot. They get it back, goes back up, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned. Pound the rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them.
And Phoenix making a change here. Carroll's checked in. Screen by Smith. Hill passes to Perry, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Tyson Chandler.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He's perfect from the line this time. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And Bledsoe, here we go. Chandler dishes to Bledsoe. Banked in off the glass.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post.
Oh, without question. I mean, when he gets it in that tight and that close, that's easy. Real easy.
Perry passes to Simmons. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Morris. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Here's Simmons, and he gets the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
And Booker kicks to Bledsoe. Pass to Booker. There's the 3, and it's blocked. But they'll get another chance. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Bledsoe with another miss. Here's Simmons, defended by Booker. Hill has the open look. They get it back. Suns trail by 17. Bledsoe kicks to Booker. That's tipped. Hill left side. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Nice work there coming off the screen.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
To the inside. Here's Perry. Powered down with both hands.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Pass to Carroll. Out left to the wing. Morris dishes to Carroll. No luck, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Chandler with the block. And here's Bledsoe. Carroll passes to Bledsoe. And there's the feed to Carroll. Morris kicks to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And Bledsoe, here we go. And he gets the bucket. The Cavaliers leading by 18. The dish now to Snell. Hill against Carroll. Hill kicks to Smith. He feeds it to Simmons. He dishes it to Hill. Launches it. Bledsoe with the rebound.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
He kicks to Carroll. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside Hill. The three ball. Again missing Hill.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Bledsoe with it. He's picked up by Hill. That drops. 7 points for Markieff Morris.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
Hill dishes to Simmons. Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Chandler's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. A nice shot by Booker.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Right wing. Simmons passes to Snell. The pass to Simmons. Smith on the wing. Here's Perry. And too long on the shot. Here's Simmons. It's stolen by Carroll. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Here's Booker. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team, and you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Passes it to Carroll. Bledsoe, good look. And it's Phoenix scoring again. Here's Irving. Smith outside. Bledsoe against Irving. And Chandler sends it back. Now Bledsoe kicks it to Carroll. To the left side wing. Bledsoe against Irving. Kept alive.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
And that's the beauty of the game right there. I hope we get the opportunity to see a few more of those.
Free throw good, Booker.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. And that's now 11 points for Smith.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Chandler outside. Launches a three. No good from Booker.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Abbott, yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Now here's Booker, guarded closely. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Carroll kicks to Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Love dishes to Babbitt. Inside. Here's Dedmon. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Shooting for Cleveland.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
He's off on the second. Deflects the pass. Suns trail by 15 to the middle. Here's Carroll. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Irving attacking, and there's the call on Chandler. That's his 5th foul.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Irving against Bledsoe. Now, here is Irving. Not a lot of room. Can't get it to go. Bledsoe with the defensive effort. Here's Booker. Tipped away.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Irving from long range. Cleveland gets it back. Kicks it out to Love. In the corner, Irving with it. Puts up a 3, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 22.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Suns trail by 16. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Booker the pass to Chandler, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 13 rebounds. Irving attacking, and the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Bledsoe with it. Morris kicks to Bledsoe. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Puts up the baby hook. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
It's been a strong game for Chandler. 14 rebounds, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponent.
He hits the second from the line.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
2 great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit for Irving. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
That's his first personal foul at the line for Cavaliers.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for 2.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Well, wide open look for Love. And another 3 for Cleveland.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from 3-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Outside Irving. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Dishes it to Babbitt. Shot clock at 5. A floater. It's deflected. 23 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Good.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Irving. It's off. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Kevin, in a game like tonight, what sort of elements of your identity and confidence are confirmed by getting this type of win?
That we can fight through and beat any team in the league if we're playing well. So for us to get this win here, our sixth man is our crowd. They've been great. They packed the house tonight, and we got a big win against a team that's right up there with the top teams in the league.
The crowd enjoyed it, and we did too. Kevin, thanks for your time. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. Getting jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show.